Bottle pop, truth drop, welcome to the show. Champagne secrets, let your power grow. Every video, spark, ignite your inner light. Raise a glass to the future, shining bright. Empowerment is the code, we decode. Unravel mysteries, life's own secret load. Step by step, tap in, find your flow. With champagne secrets, you gonna glow.
Unlock the strength within you, watch it bloom. Life's a canvas, painted every room. Through ups and downs, cheers to what's next. Champagne secrets, life's complex. To the show, champagne secrets, let your power grow. Every video, spark, ignite your inner light. Raise a glass to the future, shining bright. Empowerment is the code, we decode. Unravel mysteries, life's own secret load. Step by step, tap in, find your flow. With champagne secrets, you're gonna glow. Unlock the strength within you, watch it bloom. Life's a canvas, painted every room. Through ups and downs, cheers to what's next. Champagne secrets, life's complex.
For a second and let's talk. Yo, DJ, roll that beautiful champagne footage.
Confidante, what is your profession? See my friend, nothing but soldiers and empowerment over here.
Pop that cork, let it rain, living lavish, no restraint.
Champagne gang and visitors to the Champagne City, welcome to Champagne Studios. Now, before you get too comfy, let's set the tone because we have some house rules, aka the Champagne Code, because in this lounge, we have standards, baby. Rule number 1, sip before you spill, think before you comment. We love a little razzle dazzle, but reckless mouths don't get refills. Rule number 2, don't come for nobody unless you got receipts and a clean record. Tea is fine. Hypocrisy? Nah. If your own glass is dirty, don't try to toast over here. Rule number 3, say it with your chest, then back it up with a fact. We love opinions, but we love well-seasoned commentary even more. Don't bring unsalted tea to a gourmet table. Rule number 4, this ain't no back alley gossip lounge. We serve truth on platinum trays. If you're here for fluff, go find a pillow. We get into it deep, grown, and glam. Rule number 5, this is a judgment-free zone, but ignorance will get clocked. Come as you are, but don't come uninformed. We grow, we glow, and we check each other with love. Clock that. And last but certainly not least, no crusty vibes in this crystal lounge. If your energy's expired, your pass is revoked. We keep it cute, crisp, and champagne fresh around here. And remember, my loves, the rules aren't just for play. They're the velvet ropes that keep the vibes exclusive and the energy divine. So keep it cute, keep it classy, and never forget, you are it. And demure has never meant dull. Now let's enjoy the show. Champagne family. Well, how are we doing on today? Welcome to the Champagne City. See, y'all listen. Y'all know I got a whole spiel that I do in the beginning, but y'all gotta hear this. So, I'm gonna have to do a video on it. I am. Because I had a whole show planned for y'all. And it was gonna be an open panel. Because I wanted to know what you guys thought about some of the things that was going on in the show. We're still gonna discuss it now. So, listen. I'm gonna have to do a separate video on Buckzz and Pixels. That's for my creators. I'm gonna have to. But I go on StreamYard, because when I go in there, I have my countdown and all of that, all my intro stuff all ready to go. All set up, all ready to go in StreamYard. So all I gotta do is scroll down. If the video was under 5 minutes, then, I could put it in the uploaded videos. Otherwise, I could share. So I go on there and I get ready to test, to make sure. Push on one of my videos. It's telling me I had to upgrade. So you're telling me that I can no longer use stuff? That's crazy. StreamYard is like $44 a month. Let's be real. No, ma'am. No, sir. I like OBS. I really do. I do. I just can't invite the panels up unless you already come up on the panel. So everything that I had planned to do on StreamYard, I had to fly over to OBS, set up scenes, set up sounds, set up sources. Oh, Lord. Then, once I get everything set up so I can get ready to start working on my lighting, OBS starts glitching to the point it has to be shut down. So I shut OBS down. Now, mind you, this is all taking place probably about 9:30-ish Central Time. I don't know what time you are. So, fly over to OBS, set everything up, get everything set up, get ready to work on lighting, get ready to work on mic. Crashes. Now I gotta shut it down. Mind you, by this time, it's about... What time is it? Oh, about 10:30. Can't make it up. So, I'm trying to open OBS back up. Pushing the button, double click. Nothing's happening. So I'm looking at my screen like, I'm being pranked, right? I'm being punked. So, I know somebody gonna ask, like, did I say that R word? Robots. I didn't say it, but we gonna be talking about AI today. So I don't know if that's implied or not. But when I tell y'all, I went through a thing trying to get this show together for y'all. Then when I finally got OBS back open, then all of a sudden out of nowhere, it's glitching. Now it's glitching. Now it's tripping. Bruh, can't make this stuff up. Can't make it up. So we gonna try to make it through this show, y'all, cause we got malfunctions and situations going on. We got prices being prices that ain't never been pricing before. StreamYard got some explaining to do. How you just woke up one day and decided to make all the free features paid features because so many people are using StreamYard. That's crazy. That's StreamYard. You a G for that one. But now that I filled y'all in on the foolishness that I had to go through in order to get y'all this show, let's get ready to get into the show because we got one for you. And I'm hoping everything works right. If you put some champagne glasses, bottles, or something in the chat to let us know that we gonna make it through this. All right. So let's go. So today, I don't know if we're gonna make it to Trump's big beautiful bill on today. I really don't know. But we are going to be discussing these new rules that Carnival has that has the people in an uproar, baby. They're having tiffs and tats and everything in between. So we're going to get into these rules. Not only are we going to get into those rules, but I do want us to take time to be mindful at the fact that we have states that are underwater. Underwater. I believe one report was like the water rose 10 feet in like 10 minutes. Like, when? When? Have y'all ever heard of stuff like this happening before? When? This is like unprecedented, like crazy, crazy. So we're going to get into that. We do send prayers to, um, Lord, why did I say Kentucky? Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna have to fix that. That's supposed to say Texas. Nope, because if I do it, it's gonna glitch. So you can expect that that's gonna be repaired. That should say Texas and South Carolina flooding. So we're going to go on TikTok and look at some videos because a lot of times we get so stuck and what we're dealing with and what we're going through that we don't take the time to stop and think about what other people are going through and what other people are dealing with. And now that we are in such a social media age where we have video proof and video footage, sometimes seeing is believing. So we're going to take a look at some of the footage from the flood that's going on in Texas, in South Carolina. I think in Texas, I saw one report, the death toll was up to 90. I saw another one that said like 100. Lord, we are praying for everyone who's dealing with these floods. And we probably gonna get into some conspiracies because how does this just happen out of nowhere? That's just like the whole situation with the DoorDash CEO or head chief, whoever he was. They on the water, and all of a sudden, here comes a wave in waves out of nowhere that unalives eight. So we're gonna get into it. Then we're gonna get into this right here, and I think this is what has my system messed up. Because if you don't know, this chick on this picture, baby, she's AI. hmm AI is taking over TikTok. Is. Some of y'all gonna be catfished by AI because you ain't even gonna realize you ain't talking to a real person. That's how good AI is getting. So we're gonna get into some of those videos as well. Um, Hold on a second. Here we go. So let's get ready to get into it. So the first thing that we're gonna talk about is this whole thing with Carnival that has everybody in an uproar because apparently Carnival has set some rules in place. And some people think the rules were set in place to specifically target people of color. Now, we gonna have to talk for real about some things, brethren and sisterin. Y'all know some of the stuff y'all do on cruise lines is foolishness. Why people gotta be exposed to some of y'all foolishness? And the bigger problem is it's not just the brethren and sister, and so I don't know why you think you're singled out.
Cat Williams already told you what our cream team like to do when they go out. Tonight, when we go out, we're getting fucked. That's what they're doing. So they're drinking and turning up and fighting too. It's a whole culture of I don't know how to act when I get too much liquor in my system and I don't have a designated driver, walker, stander, standbyer, somebody to keep. You know, every friend group got that one friend that's not going to get too drunk because she got to keep the rest of the crew in line. See, these new generations don't know nothing about that because everybody want to turn up. Don't know how the blind gonna lead the blind, the deaf gonna lead the deaf, and the dumb can't lead nobody. So I don't understand how they feel like they gonna make it anywhere that they trying to go when ain't nobody in the group sober. Nobody. So who looking at who telling them to calm down? So I don't know why we are mad at Carnival like Carnival did something wrong. No, it's bad, poor behavior that's been condoned since been condoned since been condoned. You condone it on reality TV, which is basically real life with a camera, where people can just walk up to you and punch you in the face, pull off your track, throw your Rolex into a pond, and it's okay. So now individuals think, okay, well, this should be normal behavior anywhere. Because every moment is a lights, camera, action moment. So let's take a look at these carnival rules. I took the time to build them out for you so that we can see them clearly. Okay, so we're gonna go through them, and I want you all to let me know where in the rules you have a problem with, or you feel like it is targeting a specific culture. All right, hold on one second. I'll drink my water. Mm. All right, let's go. So, one of the first rules on here, guests under 17 must leave public areas by 1 a.m. unless with an adult over 21 or in a supervised activity. Where's the problem with this? Your children under 17 shouldn't be unaccompanied on a cruise anyway. You ain't safe just because you on a single boat floating in water. Do you know how many people have disappeared off a cruise ship that didn't fall overboard, allegedly, and they don't know what happened to them? Why should this even be a conversation? Why your minors? 16 is a give or take, but they should still be with someone over 21 and over. Still, still. I'm going to cruise, not help monitor and babysit your children, who this probably their first cruise. And now as a mother, you can't fully enjoy yourself because you trying to make sure they don't accidentally flip over the damn railing on your watch. Noise in the corridors. No running, shouting, loud behavior. It disturbs staterooms. People don't like it when you do it in the hotel, so I don't understand why that's personal speakers banned. Since late 2024, all Bluetooth radio speakers are banned in public areas. Personal devices require headphones. Everybody don't want to listen to Sexy Red, Sukiyana. Everybody don't want to listen to you listening to how you gonna pop your coochie 12 ways from Sunday. Dip it in a pond, pull it back out. How you smacking it, flipping it, and rubbing it down. Everybody don't. See, this is a generation that's turned on by stuff like that. That's the crazy thing. See, some of us grown folk, and when I say grown folk, yeah, I'm a 76 baby. Some of us grown folk don't get excited by that. We don't. A penis picture. The hell you sending a penis? What part of me is this supposed to excite? I've seen one before. What girl, you sent me a picture of his, she sent me what? Y'all are excited by the minuteness little damn thing. Y'all are. But why I want to hear the music talking about it? Why I want to hear the music talking about y'all want to be hoes and 304s? I got a video coming out on that too, because you know TikTok got a whole 304 culture. It's they giving tips and hygiene techniques and everything. Life lessons from 304s. We gonna do a video on. Yeah, we are. But why do I want to be subjected to this? There's a time, there's a place. If I'm in the club, I decide to go in the club, then I'm subjected to whatever music the club is playing. Got it. Not a problem. If I'm going to the pool to swim, why I want to hear pussy, pussy, ass, dick, pussy, suck it, lick it, flip it, stick it, bop it. Why I'm trying to get a few laps in. By the way, y'all, that's what I did. For the 4th of July weekend, baby, I went swimming at the lake. Listen, honey, they be talking about black people don't swim. This one do like a fish. Don't play with me. But it was the most amazing. Y'all, that was the most warm water I had ever experienced in my life. Ever. It was so warm, like bath water warm. Like right before you get to that hot type warm, it was crazy. Sometimes you just got to get around water. I don't know about y'all, but when I'm stressed out, if I can get to a lake, a body of water, watch some water, listen to some water, put on some ASMR with some water, it calms me down. Calms me down. But let me get back in the house because why we want to listen to y'all whole show music? Why we got to listen to it on vacation? This is only right. Handheld fans. Now, this is a big one because y'all know everybody is into the boots on the ground. I can't even lie. Me too. I had to learn to dance. I ain't playing. So, but let's be real, right? This really ain't an issue with the handheld fans. It's what y'all be doing with the fans. Especially y'all who don't know how to control y'all liquor. Flicking, flicking, flicking. Now people gotta get hit in the head, in the chin, damn near poked in the eye because you drunk and your fan a foot and a half, so you don't know the width or the girth. Sounded like I was describing something else, my bad. You don't know the size of your fan. Clicking, clacking, and then you know how some of y'all with attitudes get. Let's not play. Y'all was clacking them fans in people's faces. Y'all know y'all were. The old folk would say, "Tell the truth, shame the devil." Y'all know y'all was clacking them damn fans in people's faces when they pissed you the hell off, or when you felt like they was trying you. That's why they banning these doggone fans. Y'all know what y'all be doing. Men want to get on this internet acting like you innocent and ain't guilty of half of the stuff that they had to put these doggone rules in place for. No drinking on the dance floors. I don't see a problem with that. Y'all drunk asses spilling vodka and liquor and Hennessy. You got heels and flip flops, Crocs on the dance floor. Now you slipping and busting your shit and damn near in Final Destination 8 because somebody want to have their drinks on the dance floor and can't control their liquor. Come on, y'all. I hate this light. It's not giving me what I need it to give me right now. But I ain't have time because it was rough. It was rough trying to get this show ready. StreamYard, count your days. Hold on, y'all. Water break. I'm back. So, nobody had time to deal with that. Nobody had time to deal with that. Getting bopped in the head by church mothers who was heavy handed. Y'all know. We kept them fans all the time in church. You be done threw your hand up the wrong way and slapped somebody all in the face with the church fan. Half of them was funeral fans. Felt like they was trying to fast forward you to the resurrection or something. Smoking and vaping in designated areas only. Now, this one a little rough because you just got to be able to be in your room in comfort is all I'm saying. Now, you just want to get up out the bed, hit the vape. Okay, I get it. Okay, the smoking, because some of y'all done probably burnt up mattresses and covers. Y'all done probably seared the damn carpets with damn cigarettes, probably blunts that you done snuck on the cruise ship. So now, no more smoking in the damn room. You gotta go to designate outside or when you in the casino. Then you can smoke. And it ain't everybody. See, this is the problem. This is the problem. Some of y'all take stuff personal that don't apply to you. Are you spilling drinks on the dance floor? This don't affect you. You burning up the carpets? This don't affect you. No drinks on the dance floor. That don't affect you. Hold on. Let me scroll down. Uh, oh, I skipped one. DJ music complaints. So there was a rumor of limiting rap or taking away rap and hip hop, but Carnival has since denied that rumor. So everybody in a tiff because they felt like there was going to be no more rap music. Carnival said not so. But if you're not guilty of any of these things, why are you mad? Be mad at the individuals that get on a cruise ship and you know half of y'all can't swim. But you getting on all this damn water, acting a whole damn fool. Knowing if the ship go down, you gonna need everybody in this ship to help keep you afloat. Cause y'all can't swim. But y'all want to get on the cruise ship and show y'all natural born ass and be mad at Carnival because Carnival said, we sick of y'all shit. And you want to make it a all black thing and not realize that our cream crew is also fighting and acting a fool on there. Ain't nobody exempt from this. It's crazy. Every time we try to make an argument, we're not talking about police stuff. We're talking about a lot of the other stuff like this. That everything is racism. Something shows up to prove, no, not racism, because we all doing the same thing. How can anybody point the finger at anybody else? Is black people doing dumb shit on the boat? Yeah. Yeah. Do they need to be held accountable? Yeah. Because what example are you setting? What? We don't know how to have fun and enjoy ourselves unless we're being destructive. Unless there's some drama. Have we gotten so drama prone that all we care about is whether or not a fight is attached? Somebody look at you the wrong way. You want to fight? Somebody touch you. You want to fight? Somebody don't speak. You want to fight? What you want to do? Have we really become that? Everywhere we go, drama got to follow. But the big thing is, see what I told y'all at the beginning? Now all of a sudden, my whole system is glitching. And all day. Can't even make this up. Now all of a sudden, we're glitching. Can't make it up. The hell I get trying to talk about AI. Every time robots, aliens in the ocean, AI, anything artificial is gonna be a problem. This is crazy. Just in damn sight. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can adjust. Talk amongst yourselves in the chat for a second, please. And let's see what it do. Let's see what it do. If it keeps glitching, then what I'll probably do is rerun live tomorrow night or video and run the video. Father Lock. Let me tell y'all since y'all in here, because I'm trying to let me tell y'all what happened. So if you started from the beginning, then you are, but we gonna do a video on it because I have my entire show set to go in StreamYard every If it's gonna come back in. See what I mean? Just y'all know if anybody know me, my inner Virgo right now is flipping the like it, it is. So I have my entire show set to go in stream. So in StreamYard, you had a video section. I'm gonna do a video on it. Don't worry. All my content creators who are Champagne Gang, meet me in Pizzazz and Pixels, baby, because we gonna do a video on this foolishness. Is so I had everything set up in StreamYard all ready to go. I go in there to test my stuff, count down everything, make sure it's ready to go. I push the button. The button say, "Upgrade to use this feature." Upgrade. So you mean the free that was free before, when it was free, ain't free no more? The free ain't free no more. In order to have videos already uploaded and ready to go, baby, you gotta upgrade. StreamYard is $44 a month. Won't do it when OBS is free. So I had to grab everything that I had put together for today's show, run over to OBS, and if you know anything about OBS, OBS is not StreamYard. StreamYard is drag and drop, upload. OBS is scenes, sources, sounds, filters, reset. Baby, listen. So in like 30 minutes, I had to throw this stuff together and get it all together because I'm like, oh my God, we gotta go at 11. I'm not gonna stop. We finna go on at 11. So I ran over here, threw all the stuff in. Then all of a sudden, out of nowhere. Now, mind you, the whole time I'm uploading everything, no problem. Baby, about 30 minutes before we got ready to go live, everything started glitching. Just glitching. Just glitching. So OBS crashed. I'm like, I'm being pumped right now. I got to be being pumped. Gotta be. So I'm like, okay, we done crashed. We done crashed. We can do this. we can we can figure this out. We can do this. We gonna have a show. We can do this. So crashed. I'm like, all right, let me give it a second. I'm gonna open it back up. Pushing the button. Baby, the button don't do nothing. We like 15 minutes before the show. OBS will not open. When I say won't open, baby, won't open at all. Without StreamYard or OBS, there is no show. There wouldn't open. So I'm sitting back in the chair like, okay, all right, somebody playing with me. Start feeling like ghetto boys. My mind's playing tricks on me. Like for real. So I'm like, all right, woosah, calm down, put your Virgo away. So I did it again. It opened, but it opened glitchy. And I'm like, we finna run this anyway and see what happens. So somebody said to me, did you say robots while you was working? No, I didn't say the R word, but I did say AI. What is it, y'all? We can't talk about robots over here. That's how I got my community strike, because I Violated them robots, apparently. I didn't know they had rights. Ever since then, I ain't had a live go without a hitch. So we can't talk about and it wasn't specifically robots. It was sex robots. We was talking about the evolution of sex and how some of y'all out here buying robots as companions because y'all tired of the little blow up doll that look like a pink balloon and you want something more real. So people are out here actually buying robots to have sex with. Ladies, they're trying to replace you. Trying to replace you, sweetie. And some of these so we are gonna revisit it. Don't think they're gonna scare us away from it. But it did mess us up because we violated them robots. Then we was discussing aliens in the ocean. Put together a whole show to discuss these aliens, y'all. I can't make it up. I'm on OBS talking about these aliens and what they done found and conspiracies. In the middle of me talking, I'm just going. Something said, look at the TV. So I look at the TV. I'm no longer on the screen. And I'm like, what the heck? So I grab my phone, look on my channel. Live ain't on there no more. But in OBS, I am still live. Somehow my whole live shut down while I was still streaming. I didn't get a warning. I didn't get a strike. I didn't get a notification. I didn't get anything saying I did anything wrong. I'm streaming. Green light still on. Still says you're streaming on my board. But according to YouTube, I'm no longer there. So I said, okay, they playing with me. So when y'all start seeing us glitch and people start talking about the infamous R word, that's why. It ain't no weird, it's just the struggles that we have been going through to establish the Champagne City. But we ain't gonna quit. You see, we still going now. Now let me get back in the house. Got y'all done heard all my foolishness for today. But if you're not guilty of any of these things, I don't understand why you have a problem. You let this fall where it may. If you know how to go out of town and have a good time, this don't pertain to you. If it don't fit, you must acquit. This don't fit you. So why you offended? I know, because a lot of y'all be entertained by the foolishness until somebody really get hurt. Then it's no longer entertaining. They need to stop acting so ghetto. But you was laughing and keying and recording when it was happening. We so backwards. The alcohol packages have increased to around 82.54 a day because they had them too low. Y'all was getting too much liquor, and some of y'all don't know how to act with liquor. I heard a lot of people say that dark liquor makes them want to fight. You don't need to drink dark liquor. Nothing. You don't need to drink you don't need to drink liquor with color in it, period. Mm, Nope. Because some of y'all don't know how to act. You can't handle no liquor. You want to. Some of y'all, the liquor make y'all do stuff that y'all really wanted to do, but you felt like you couldn't do while you were sober. Liquor brings out y'all alter ego. And by the time the liquor go away, you don't know what you done did or what you've destroyed or who. Because y'all don't know how to handle liquor. Drop in the comments and let me know if you think Carnival was wrong, or do you think people need to learn how to get somewhere and sit down? Let me know. Now, okay, we doing good. Y'all, I got a green excellent back, so maybe no more buffering. Let's see here. This is where I want to go. Since you two want to play in my face, because talked about robots. We finna get into this AI because y'all, it looks like, and y'all know I have a whole city devoted to AI. But when I found out AI had got this good, maybe I got a little excited. But it's also a little scary. I want us to check this out. Let me make sure I turn on the audio. All right. Turn this. Because if y'all have not seen this stuff on TikTok, baby,
This dress is screaming midlife crisis. All I'm missing is a margarita and a regret.
Girl, that dress is eating and the body is tea. Don't play with it.
Is that a good thing? I love my braids. My stylist
hold on,
snapped.
let me turn it up
Yes,
some
honey,
for
you are
y'all.
rocking those.
Okay, you coming to bingo later or what?
Only if we're playing for snacks and gossip.
How long you two been together?
44 beautiful years. She's not just my wife, she's my miracle. She saved my life just by loving me.
You did it, Mom. Your baby girl is beautiful, healthy, and so lucky to have you.
No one should go hungry. Let me take care of you today.
Lift that crown, baby girl. The weight gets lighter when you carry it with faith.
Class of
Is that audio
2035,
better, y'all?
we made it.
So,
I am glowing today.
That glow looks good on you, baby. Keep shining.
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am. I'm shining for 2 now.
This dress is screaming midlife
y'all
crisis. All
see
I'm missing is a
this?
margarita and a regret.
Girl, that
This
dress is eating
is
and the body
the
is tea. Don't
future.
play with it.
I
Is
don't
that a good thing? I
care
love my
if you like it. I don't care if you don't like it. I don't care if you don't want it to happen. This is the future. Unless Trump shuts it down because he get mad at Elon Musk and he don't want nobody to have it. This the future. I thought some of the animations that I was creating looks real. Baby.
I done fucked this car up already, dead ass.
You still want some chicken?
Your airport shuttle is here, bitch. Hurry up. Yeah, we charging you for that bag, dead ass. Get the fuck out the way. We late and she got first class Altima seats. We might let her use the bathroom. The AC broke and it smelled like my crusty, dusty baby daddy in here. Dead ass. Why you parked so close? Get out of the fucking way. Dead ass. Altima Airlines got priority. Here's your free drinks and snacks, you entitled motherfuckers. And the bathrooms are broken. Y'all need to hold it.
Our pilots take great care to ensure a safe and comfortable flight.
Everybody good? Y'all good back there? I'ma fuck these pilots up, dead ass. We going into Iran, bitch.
I'm trying to see if they got some rich ballers over there dead ass fuck this war shit.
How old were you when you found out you were AI?
I was today years old because the prompter just made me. Matter of fact, everything you see here is AI.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you a prompt?
Bro, get out of my face with that. We literally have this conversation every day because the prompter won't prompt something else.
We're not real?
Hey, what would you do if you found out you were a prompt? That while we're watching AI that we're actually AI as well. Right now, if someone came somehow, we'd have to think of a futuristic phone call, a futuristic, what would it be, y'all? A book? Nah, because y'all don't read. Couldn't be a book. What could it be? We ain't quite made it to Terminator yet because we don't have walking robots. That's on the way too. Working on that video. But if someone told you you were a prompt and you knew it was a valid source, what would you do? Ask to speak to the prompter? What would you do? Just a thought. Anything's possible, ain't that what y'all say? If we can shift dimensions, according to y'all, now, I ain't the one to gossip. You ain't heard it from me. But the streets say we can jump and shift dimensions. Street also say we can shift realities, and we have several times. Then wouldn't it be possible that you could also be a prompt? There used to be a show back in our day, and the dude on the show, some of y'all might be too young to remember. His name was Arsenio Hall. He would say things that make you go, hmm. Somebody would be trying to figure out how to prompt their way out. Y'all already know. Y'all. Stuff like that get y'all mind going.
You kids just now finding out about this shit? Get out my face!
Are you real?
I don't know, man. If I'm not, then why ain't I rich?
We will fight back! We will not be silenced!
How old were you when you found out you were AI?
What's your best dating advice? Don't confuse good pipe with a good person. One unclogs, the other drains you.
What's your best dating advice?
Don't fall in love till you've seen his fridge, his ex, and his credit score.
What's your take on men who bring you flowers?
If he bring a new flowers, he better own the garden. I don't do effort without equity.
What do you say to people who call women gold diggers?
A closed mouth don't get fed, and a broke one shouldn't open his.
What's your take on love?
Lord, first of all, I want to know who be writing for these, because they be really out of control. Watch this.
Let's get my ex name removed from my shoulder. Y'all, I couldn't go through with it. I'm finna text him back and see if he wants something to eat.
Your arm looks a mess.
Dylan, all about Dylan. Guys, get my ex name removed from my shoulder.
Now, this is what I want y'all to see, right? Hold on. Let me stop this one. Because not only do we have AI craze, but now we have actual AI influencers. So the AI character has her own TikTok page and she's able to make money. How do y'all feel about that? If I have any content creators who are Champagne Gang viewing this video, how do you all feel about individuals being able to monetize a fake influencer? How do you feel about that? Do you think that should be possible? I understand having an AI channel. I have one that I'm trying to develop. But having a whole AI influencer, like personality, how do you really feel about that? Like, I don't seem, because how do you compete with a character that's not real? As creators, do you think this is a problem? Do you think this will take a lot of the fan base and everything away from actual content creators? Because now I can watch a fantasy, basically. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Um, let's- 1 second. Okay, here we go. So this is Nyla Banks, Nyla Banks, however you pronounce it, and this is AI. It's not a real person. Right now, she's up to 585 followers, and to make her more real, she's following 90, and it says AI influencer. What do you guys think about that? She can't make a real appearance, but she's able to compete in the arena with real influencers. So now the new OnlyFans is gonna be AI influencers. Let's check out a few of these videos. Hold on 1 second. I gotta make sure I got the volume up. This is a real blurred line to me. Okay. Okay.
All right, let's see what kind of dumb shit y'all sent me today while I eat. Somebody asked, what that mouth do? Baby, it eat good and talk shh. What else you need to know? This one said, you belong to me. Baby, I belong to this 10-piece combo right now. Relax. He said I could wife you. Baby, you can't even wife your baby mama. Sit down. Same story, different broke dudes. Love y'all though. Bye. All right, let's see what kind of dumb shit y'all sent me today while I eat. Not y'all letting Instagram show me more love. It's cool though.
Whole eating. Just whole personality. Hold on. Look at this.
Y'all, it's been 3 days and this man run my whole house. Spoiled rotten. Just like his mama. Y'all, it's been 3 days
and so much personality. Do y'all see this? Hold on.
Y'all, hold on. Look at this cheese pool. Yes.
You know that ain't
y'all,
real.
Hold on.
And
Look
you
at
learn
this
if
cheese
you say
pool.
you don't want some. Oh, look at this.
Y'all, look at my baby. What should I name him? Y'all
gonna be catfish. Y'all gonna get catfished in a minute. And these AI influencers gonna have y'all sending them all your money. Cause that's what's coming next. That's what's coming next. Progressive said sadly a sugar daddy or a mama gonna go for broke. I'm just saying. This is Delulu at its finest. Celebrities and AI trying 50 tape these internet streets. Chat GPT. They don't remember Arsenio nor Quantum Leap. Not at all. But what do y'all think? This is so I could literally right now, you could too, go on TikTok, start a whole page, create a whole personality, go on one of these sites, create your character. VO3, I think it's like $45 a month for the software that a lot of them are using to create this. But create a whole personality. But what happens when they ask the personality to make a appearance? Are there any rules for being an influencer? Maybe that's the question we should be asking. Are there rules? Or anything, anyone, you could become an air AI and be an influencer. Sad part is now you have regular people who are now going to have to compete with people's fantasies. I don't know. What do y'all think? Because it's only going to get better. If this is what it looks like now, can you imagine 6 months from now what this is going to look like? Baby, they're going to be running whole platforms. They're going to have their own YouTube channels. They're going to figure out how to use a script to make them do a whole live show. This is crazy. But now we got to get into this. This is a sad one. I did have a video on today that dropped on the Hennessy Zone channel. I'm gonna start really working on building out that channel and putting our crime videos, because you know we do all of our breaking news lives here, home channel. But putting the videos of some of the stories we cover, we're gonna start putting those on the Hennessy Zone. So I had a video aired today about the Chicago shooting, and I want us to check out some of that because we need to have a conversation
with that crime so justice can be served.
Thanks, Superintendent. I'm wondering if you have any information on how many gunmen possibly in River North shooting last night, what type of weapon or weapons were used, and when there's any arrests at this point.
Well, right now we do know that there's a possibility that there was a rifle used in this. There were 2 different calibers of shell casings recovered. To the number of gunmen, we're not sure. I'm not sure right now. I don't want to get ahead of that investigation because it's still being investigated. They're still pulling down camera footage and going through these things.
Y'all gotta check on y'all people. I'm not even finna put this camera on them. Check on y'all people if they came to this spot right here. Y'all, it was just a drive by. I was just sitting down. I'm sitting there drinking my coffee. My friends say they shooting. We stand up. It was just rounds going off. It's all females on the ground, y'all. All females on the fucking ground. All females, y'all. It's a, oh my God. Y'all, check on y'all people. They shot all females. I'm not going over there because I don't want y'all to, I'm not showing them. Oh my God. Listen, I was just sitting down, y'all. Oh my God, they just pulling bodies out of there. Y'all, it was just a fucking drive-by. Look at this shit. I didn't even see the car. All I know is I heard them shots, y'all. Oh my God, they steady pulling people out of there. Oh my God. Damn. This shit is crazy. I just rolled past them.
Ladies and gentlemen, confidants, welcome to the Hennessy Zone. Straight talk, no chaser. This place was created for those topics that require, well, a little something stronger than just champagne. Over here, we think and drink responsibly. Now, let me give you a disclaimer. Everything discussed in the Hennessy Zone, all of the commentary is based on my opinion, and it's done so in accordance with the Fair Use Act, which allows for these discussions for the purpose of entertainment and teaching, because there's wisdom to be gained from everything, whether it's good or bad. Now, we don't attempt to solve cases over here, but we do discuss them. And I love to hear your opinions about each of the cases we discuss. So please do me a favor and drop in the comments and let me know what you think about today's case. Champagne gang, welcome to the zone, the Hennessy Zone, that is. Straight talk, no chaser. And today, our girl be creating, huh? Don't she? Don't she? We not gonna watch the whole thing, but I do want us to watch the first portion in order for those of you who don't fully know what happened with this whole thing in Chicago. It's sad. I'm sick of I'm sick I'm sick of senseless loss of life. I can't even just say gun violence because it's more than just gun violence. Every time you defending unalive kids, does nobody want to live? Is the question. But we're going to get into it. We're going to have some discussions about it over the next few days because we really have to start having conversations about what we can do different in our communities to stop seeing this. We got to stop looking from afar and having comments and opinions from afar. What can we do now to try to turn this around? There's nothing impossible for God. And if you love him and live for him and follow after him, then that means there's nothing impossible for you too. So if there are enough people who are, as the old people would say, sick and tired of being sick and tired of being sick and tired, who are willing to do something, say something, this can stop. But we got to stop pointing the finger everywhere else and stop holding each other accountable. When we were covering the whole thing about the Carnival cruise, it was so many people saying, "Oh, Carnival, oh, Carnival, oh, Carnival, oh, oh, niggas, oh, ignorance." Because you do know that's what that word means. No matter how we try to fix it up, pretty it up, twist it up, it still means what it means. And if we really took the power back from the word, we would stop being so offended when the word is used, to be honest.
But let me get back in the house. When we really get tired of seeing this, we'll be tired of seeing. We're not tired yet. We're scared, but we're not tired. Everybody is operating off fear. We're afraid to go here. We're afraid to do that because we don't know what's going to happen. We're afraid to live and enjoy ourselves, even though the Bible says that God came that we might have life and have it more abundantly. We can't even get to the abundantly of life because we too afraid to just live. You know why? Because we got to keep dealing with dumb shit. So let's get into it. We're discussing a story out of Chicago where a party meant to celebrate music ended in unimaginable tragedy.
Niggas talk too much, you get clapped down for all that fucking preaching. I take them all the way up top, I think that nigga reach.
Look. Yeah. Duck down, but duck down. Hey, shoot like a motherfucker. Duck down.
Hey, squad, we need more ambos out here. We don't have nearly a...
Now, that shooting you heard was the shooting that actually happened when these individuals lost their lives and 14 others were injured. That was the actual shooting audio and video. It's just sick, sad.
No.
I heard a lot of gunfire, and then the next thing you know is a whole bunch of police officers driving by fast, ambulance, fire rescue. They was telling us, trying to hold the crowd, 12 people.
Yeah, traumatized. I mean, this is... I'm just shook.
The worst I've seen, just, people wanting to find their other people, find who was alive, finding who was, where their phones were because they dropped them in the chaos so they couldn't even couldn't even find their car keys. It's something that you wouldn't expect to find in the city. We have a lot of shootings, but nothing like this.
18 people were shot outside a packed album release event for rising Chicago rapper Mello Buckzz. 4 of them now deceased and others are clinging to life. But beneath these headlines, there's a deeper conversation. A conversation about retaliation, drill culture, and how young black women are being pulled into, and in some cases, walking into, a deadly lifestyle. Eyes wide shut. Let's unpack what happened, what's being said behind the scenes, and what this says about where we're headed. At around 11 p.m. on July 2nd, gunfire broke out outside Art Is Restaurant and Lounge, located in the River North area of Chicago. This wasn't just any night out. It was a listening party for rapper Mello Buckzz, a 21-year-old rapper gaining fame for her raw street lyrics, known for rapping about sliding, going on drills, and making bodies drop.
His ass out the equation. Yeah, I up on niggas first. I ain't really got no patience. No, I op that got hit in his brain. brain, he lost his education. Getting paid, I swear I seen this shit was coming like that, so Raven.
As people exited the club, a dark vehicle pulled up and multiple shooters opened fire. Shell casings at the scene show that rifles and handguns were used. 4 young adults were unalive, another 14 were injured, most of them women in their 20s. Police say this was targeted, not random, and came with clear intent to kill. Now here's where things get even more chilling. Though no suspects have been arrested, multiple sources, including Chicago street blogs and insiders, are saying this was a retaliation shooting. Allegedly, this may be tied to previous violence involving crews associated with drill rappers on the south and west sides. Nothing is confirmed by CPD yet, but the streets are already calling this payback.
They said that I be steady mugging. Oh, bitch, I just be high. I don't teeth for niggas. We gon' see Glock the Glock if we don't see eye to eye. He tryna prove his point to me. Tell a boy must wanna die. Make sure last time mama see his ass is in a suit and tie.
In the drill scene, retaliation is currency. One shooting sparks another, and the cycle spins until bodies stack up like numbers. And with Mello Buckzz music painting vivid pictures of spinning the block and unaliving enemies, many are asking, was this music fueling the violence or just reflecting it? These weren't just club goers, they were friends, family, daughters, sons. Amongst those killed, Taylor Walker, 26, Devontae Williamson, 23, Aviance King, 27, whose own sister, Shania Battle, was also shot but survived, and Leon Henry, 25. How did they relate to rapper Mello? Well, 2 of which were her best friends. One was her boyfriend, and the other her brother, all gone in the blink of an eye. 14 others were taken to local hospitals, some in critical condition. This wasn't just a shooting, it was a mass casualty event and a trauma ripple that will haunt their loved ones forever. Art is lounge. Here's my question, right? When did our young girls get to the place where they just want to be thugs? When? I remember when the times were shifting. Well, I can't even say shifting because good girls always wanted bad boys. Didn't Wale tell us that? We wanted to be on the arm. Well, not me. I ain't. Mm-mm. I ain't finna be your casualty. That was never my thing. But a lot of women wanted to be on the arm of a baller. They wanted the prestige. They wanted the street cred without actually being in the street. When did it shift to the point where we have women now, getting younger and younger and younger, who want to be street affiliated, who want to be thugs, who want to be gangsters, who want to be in drive-bys? When? Where did we go wrong? That's the question we should be asking. We may have to do, well, we're going to have to figure out somewhere else to go because StreamYard. Oh, StreamYard, count your days. Count your days. But it's got to be expected because more and more people are starting to use StreamYard, so you can expect prices to go up. But when did we get to a place when young girls wanted to be niggas? Just ignorant, hard, rough. Now young girls are dying left and right. When did girls want to be a part of this lifestyle? We done went from playing with Barbie to sticking up Ken. I'm trying to understand. When? Y'all, when I was at the lake, because I told y'all I spent my 4th of July weekend at the lake, we was swimming in the water. It felt so good. Oh, Lord Jesus. That's why she got a new dude, because I had to come home and redo a whole retwist on it. Y'all think it's cute. Is it cute? I had to do a whole retwist on it. Wash it and get it together from being in that lake. But
It was a little white boy in the water. He was playing. We had just met him. So all the kids had water guns. So they in there, they was like, let's have water gun fights. We had the little balls in there throwing them back and forth to the kids. The little white boy was like, hey, y'all, come on, let's take our Dracos and spin the block. Spin the whole. When did we get like this? Where even the children is talking about spinning blocks. Are we gonna say the video games? Is that it? Can't say just the video games, cause some of these kids grew up with some of this stuff in the household. They live with it. They saw it day to day. But we need to have a real serious conversation about what's going on with our daughters. That all the daughters, they don't gotta have a roughneck, baby. They want to be a roughneck. We gotta talk about it. Because as you see, girls are no longer off limits. That's why we need to have a conversation about it. And the problem is, majority of them ain't cut for this lifestyle. But we cheer it on them. Has since been shut down temporarily, and there are calls for it to lose its liquor license entirely. Police have increased surveillance citywide, and Mayor Brandon Johnson has promised more patrols, especially for the holiday weekend. Now, Champagne Gang, let's talk about what's not on the news, right? But we all know it in our bones. There's a price to this lifestyle, and far too long, drill music has painted death as currency and violence as validation. We've seen it before. Rappers rapping about spinning blocks, then they really get spun on. And now, even young women who were once just fans and girlfriends are becoming frontline casualties in a war over lyrics, likes, and legacy. What does it say? Y'all see them transitions, them graphics is graphicing, ain't they? You should be trying. Ooh, it takes so much time. Thank y'all so much for joining me in my creative journey because I love putting out stuff like this for y'all. I really do. Black women in their 20s can't go to a club. Let me clarify because some of y'all slow. I love putting out creations for y'all to enjoy my creative abilities. I don't like putting out death and stories like this for y'all. That's not what I mean. I gotta clarify it because some of y'all kind of slow. Without ducking bullets meant for someone else. We need to be real here. Music is influence. And while I'll never police art, we have to acknowledge the ecosystem. Because it's not just about Mello Buckzz. It's about a city, a generation that's starting to confuse clout with consequence. Let that sit for a second. See, we've talked before about how young women get pulled into gang culture, not as shooters, but as shields, as bait, as backdoor. I'll pause it again to YouTube do its thing because, it's got us glitching and stuff again. Just, mm, mm, mm. YouTube, YouTube, YouTube. When y'all can hear me, drop some champagne glasses in the chat. Because YouTube is glitching right now. So I'm trying to make sure y'all can hear me good and y'all aren't glitching. And it looks like my picture on my TV is frozen. So if it's frozen for me, I'm sure it's frozen for you. And then too, come to think about it, y'all, it could be all these storms, to be honest with you. To be honest with you, it could be all these storms in the area, along with YouTube being mad, because, I'm talking about the robot's cousins. AI. So with all these storms surrounding us, because, I'm in KY, so I'm in Kentucky, not too far from Atlanta, too many other spots. So it could really be the storms that's messing with the connection too. Really could be. So what we're probably gonna do, um, if you want to go over to the Hennessy Zone and check out the video over on the Hennessy Zone, it is over there. It premiered at 9 p.m. It is the first. Well, no, no, no. I have a few other videos over there too. So make sure you go over to the Hennessy Zone and subscribe. I am going to be dropping a few separate videos of what we discussed tonight from the Carnival cruise. We are going to come back and talk about Trump's big, beautiful bill. Because some people are referring to it as the next BBL, baby, the big, beautiful lie. So we really do want to talk about that and see what the people thoughts are and how they're feeling about this bill being passed. We do still want to get into the storms that are going on around us and make sure that we're saying prayers for those who are going through these storms and these traumatic, trying times. Please make sure you are saying prayers for them. But we are going to go ahead and get out of here for tonight because it is glitching and it is not letting up. And the crazy part is, it's probably going to do us like it did us the last time. And all of a sudden, after it's uploaded to YouTube, we going to come back tomorrow and it's going to be perfectly fine. Like there was never a glitch involved. Make us think we psycho. But thank you for joining us in the Champagne City on tonight for some champagne conversations, some fizz feed conversations. Oh, y'all, because I had